So, episode Dear Dietitian with Peter Adams and Tyson.
Did I see this one coming?
So, question that we got through, I think it was the Facebook page actually, for Dietitian Life, was around being a student. So, she's a student at the moment, and she was asking. She was asking. So I'm a new graduate dietitian, actually. Yeah, working in private practice and loving it.
Good.
Power to you.
Good.
Certainly has its challenges, which has been to be expected, but so much support, which is great. I have a question. I thought on tip of the day, kind of thing. Blah blah blah. I'm struggling with dealing with social media influencers, specifically Pete Evans at the moment, that believes dietitians don't know what they're talking about? Question mark. I find it hard not to be offended by some of the comments I read. The amount of people that believe what he has to say is worrying. I guess I just haven't found a way of dealing with this yet. Can you help? I was very surprised when I read this because Pete Evans to me is like 2 years ago. Mm-hmm. Like we've been dealing with that guy's shit for too long. I think he's kind of down on the radar for me. He's still there, but like,
I just watch him on My Kitchen Rules eating all the food that he tells us is terrible for our bodies, and he sits there and gets paid for it and eats it, and I just think he's a complete waste of energy.
Yeah.
Like, if you really sell something, you need to sell it in every single shape and form. You can't be on there taking money just because. So you've just got to develop a thick skin.
But that's what he's doing. He's selling out.
Yeah, I know. Like, he's not a true lifestyle believer of his paleo shit diet.
No, he wants to sell books.
Yeah. But being on there, it's just complete and utter catastrophe. Really.
So how do we deal with it? Well, my response to her briefly, which is what I'll go into further here, is you either pick one of two things pretty much. You one, ignore it, or you two, you go nuts. So I've done the nuts thing for a bit. You do it, but then a lot of these, if you're doing it on a Facebook post or something like that, they're cult status life. So
it makes you feel better, but it doesn't actually really make a great difference.
No, it won't make a difference whatsoever. No. So if you feel like doing it, like, and I didn't do it to try and make a difference really, it was just like, I'm going to just be the anti to this and go at it.
Generally, you'll get dietitians jump on board and go, yes, thumbs up and, heart, love, whatever. However, it doesn't, they're not the people that you need to influence because they're already on the bandwagon.
Yeah, so you will not win. Pretty much. If you're just commenting on the stuff, if you're just reading it and not commenting, then like, what the hell are you doing? You're wasting your time. You're just fueling yourself to get pissed off at the world. It's not the way to do it. But if you want to do it, comment, sweet, but be ready to get slaughtered by a bunch of people that know nothing about nutrition, who speak no sense, who are all emotive-based and not factual-based. Similarly to if you were to post something on a vegan is always healthier post, you're going to get a lot of emotive people coming at you if you were to say, you should have dairy.
Speaking of the vegan twist, what happened this week on the coast was there was a new store open up, like a vegan food store.
Vegan bakery.
And I was telling Tyson about it, how it was legitimately ridiculous because they had all these baked goods and sweets, which is still full of similar amount of calories to what the alternatives are, just minus all the preservatives and eggs, dairy, meat stuff.
Well, it's not even preservatives because she didn't say that.
No, but they did.
Like dairy-free, wheat-free, egg-free.
She liked so she had all these health issues and she was vegetarian and she was transitioning, as you do, transition to a vegan diet. And because of all the health issues, she was so excited that she could go to a bakery to go and find something for her health issues. Oh, and she's gluten-free and she adds that at the end. It was classic. Like, if you've got health issues, you don't need to be a vegan to fix your health issues, and you certainly shouldn't be going to a vegan bakery to go and fix your health issues. And as they were showing you pictures of all these different baked goods and pies and pasties and stuff like that, I'm like, well, shouldn't they just be fruit and vegetables? Fine, if you just eat fruit and vegetables, you fix your health issues that way. Anyway, digress. You can get really frustrated by this sort of stuff, but then this is the world that we live in. And if you have a good following and you continually say the same thing and the same consistent messages, you will make an impact to the people that want to listen to your stuff and your story. You can't change everyone and you can't change the world, but you can change the people that you work with. And I think that's the biggest the biggest difference we can make. So if you want to change other people's views, do so, but generally it's not through social media where people have the computer screen and they don't feel that they can get confronted.
I'll cut her off there. No, you can definitely do it through social media, but you're going to have to do it on your own page or your own business page or your own personal page. Doing it on a Pete Evans post, that's not going to work. Doing it on a vegan group, that's not going to work.
But I also disagree that in the same respect that people feel more confident behind that sort of platform.
Oh, yeah, but like, how are you going to reach people if you're not through social media?
Oh, yeah, do both. I'm just saying that it's probably important that if you do hear something and you're in that situation where you can provide an opinion which is to someone's face, and I do that if you feel so inclined. But yeah, through social media, definitely on your own stuff, but not on those other things, because you just get the trolls coming in and taking you down. And I've had people get very upset, crying, really upset about things that people say on posts, because they're passionate about whatever it is they believe in, and good for them. But it's not going to.
In all honesty, it is a little bit of fun sometimes. Yeah. If you can hack the hate back and take it from a laughing perspective to actually destroy someone on there from the point of science, not through personal attack, is pretty fun in my eyes. I've done it a few times and got a lot of support from it. But again, you need to be able to deal with the hate that comes with it. So how do you deal with it? Welcome to being a dietitian. Pretty much.
It wasn't like that as bad when we first came out, so it's gotten worse.
Yeah, with social media. But that's the worst part of your job, and will continue to be for the rest of your life. That's just it. That's the worst part. So if you can deal with that, then you should be sweet.